Well, moving on to the press review now, and Alitza Gadeva joins me in the studio. Alitza, there are fears about a possible war between Afghanistan and Pakistan. How are papers reporting on the issue?
That's right, Karis. So the two countries, once allies, are moving toward a full-blown conflict. That's what Radio Free Europe here reports. And the article says that a conflict seemed unthinkable when the Taliban group seized power in 2021. But over the weekend, clashes erupted at the border, as we can see here on this map by Al Jazeera. And these are the deadliest clashes ever recorded. And it seems like it's not over yet, as Pakistan Defense Minister said that hostilities could resume at any time.
Okay, so what about the local papers? What are they saying?
Yeah, so let's start with Pakistani Dawn media that explains why it all started. It says that earlier, before the strikes at the border, Pakistan carried out drone strikes in the center of Kabul, targeting a Pakistani extremist group that is believed to be sheltering there. And an editorial in the same paper says that Pakistan should prevent the matter from spiraling further, but it seems like it's not really going this way. An Afghan newspaper based in Kabul reports that Afghanistan has rejected visa requests to high-level Pakistani delegation, including the defense minister, according to a source. And finally, for the Indian point of view, an editorial here in the Indian Express says that ties between Afghanistan and Pakistan are a major factor for the regional stability, and India must watch the developments closely, Karis.
All right, moving back here to France, a vote of no confidence looms over the new government, and the French president is facing increasing pressure from the opposition.
That's right. He's actually accusing the opposition of fueling instability, and he also dismissed calls to resign. And in an editorial of French center-left paper Le Monde says that Macron's insistence on retaining control has led to the fall of two prime ministers in less than a year. And the paper adds that Macron risks turning the major political crisis into a lasting institutional deadlock that could at the end culminate into a regime crisis. And a similar tone here in investigative paper Mediapart. It calls Macron the irresponsible one and describes him as incapable of the slightest self-reflection, Karis.
All right, and moving to Bolivia, the government there is lobbying the UN to ease international restrictions on the coca leaf.
Exactly. So let's take a look first at what the coca leaf looks like. It's not what I actually imagined. And it's the focus of this in-depth feature by the New York Times. It explains why the coca leaf is very important for Bolivia, despite being well known as basically the raw material to produce cocaine. But in Bolivia, they also consume it as it is, as a leaf. They put it in teas, they also chew it, and it's used as a stimulant, a bit like how we use coffee, basically. There's a picture here that shows how it's being sold in shops. The Bolivian government is currently pressing the United Nations to remove the leaf from the world's list of most dangerous drugs. And it says that by basically explaining that it's very dangerous, we're criminalizing an important part of indigenous heritage. And a draft report by the World Health Organization concluded that the leaf posed no major health concerns, and it's actually not as addictive, Karis.
No, it's true. It's in very wide use in that part of the world. Thank you very much for that look at the papers, Alitza Gadeva.